welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is all about why people need you in their lives. Like, what is it about you that nobody else has, and that is why you are needed in this world. You are needed in people's lives. Okay, so for this reading I've got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to, and after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly why people need you. So let's get straight into it. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see why people need you. Okay, so we have 5 of Wands, the High Priestess, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. Interesting. Whoa. Okay. This is really interesting, pile 1, and then your pile is also number 1. So the number 1 talks about new beginnings. It talks about leadership. It talks about being independent. So I feel like with the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords, the main thing that I'm getting is that people need you the most when they want to start something. At the start of something new, people definitely need you. Like, for example, they're trying to start a new project, they're thinking of moving to a new place, or they've already moved to a new place. Maybe you're also there, maybe they've moved into your city or something. Those people will really need you to help them kind of settle down. And if there's someone who's starting a new project, they would want you there, not because that, oh, you're gonna support them all the way. Like, that's what you'll do that anyway, pile 1. You are one of the most amazing people to have on your side. But it's more like, even if you're not able to kind of provide the normal kind of support, like financial support or anything of that sort, people still want you there just as a moral support. Even if that's all you're able to provide, pile 1, that is more than enough for people, because having you on their side, it literally means that they don't need anybody else. They're like, and some people might even consider you their good luck charm, in the sense that they're like, okay, at the start of something new, whenever they want to do something new, something different, they will always call upon you. They will always call you and be like, can you come over? There's something I want to do. Can you come over? There's this new thing that I'm trying. For example, if there's a new movie release, people would want to kind of take you along rather than go with anybody else. If there's a new book release, they would want to read it with you. They will tell you all about it. If there is a new event coming up or something like that, people will want to take you, because, like, I feel like nothing is complete without you. Like, one cannot start something properly without you guys, pile 1. And not only that, but when you're there with those people, they feel powerful, they feel in command. They are like, yeah, you bring out this sense of independence in people. Maybe you yourself are so highly independent, maybe not in the traditional sense, maybe not to the outside world. You might not be independent, but you might be highly independent in internally, in terms of your mind, in terms of your soul, your heart. You're incredibly independent. So that is why you automatically kind of give that energy to people. That's why they get like infected with your independence. They feel rejuvenated. They feel like, yes, as long as pile 1 is here with us, that's all they need. Then pile 1 being there means sure success. With this Ace of Swords, you guys can see this whole unicorn things. People, when they want to start something completely new, because unicorn is like, a mythical creature, essentially, right? People hold there's a lot of lore, mythology regarding unicorns. So this shows me that you guys are like unicorns, pile 1. You guys are something that people wish was real. Like, people wish that unicorns were real, right? Similarly, those people who do not have you in their lives, they wish that we did. They wish that they did. They wish for someone like you, because you are, when people look at you, when people interact with you, they really think that anything is possible. Obviously, when a unicorn is there, unicorn is the symbol that anything can happen, anything is possible once you just believe in their dreams, and it'll happen. Like that, unicorns are associated with a lot of positive stuff. Similarly, you guys are the same. People are like, as long as we have pile one, anything is possible. That is why everybody calls on you for support. And sometimes I also feel like, with the 501s here, I feel like a pile one, that even sometimes your haters, your enemies, they call upon you. They go like, okay, they'll call you, and you'll be like, why are you calling me? What is the point of you calling me? And that is because they understand the energy you give off. They understand that you carry this blessing inside of you. We have the high priestess here. You have a strong connection with the cosmos, with the universe, and that is why they want some of that blessing. Despite being your enemies, despite hating you, they still want that. So sometimes that's why you get really suspicious of people as well, pile one, because you are not sure whether they genuinely want you to be with them, or they're just calling you because of how powerful and incredibly independent you are. So it gets really confusing for you guys. But with this Page of Cups, it's clearly evident that you are this person. You are an individual of limitless possibilities. Anything is possible with you guys, a pile one. That is why if people are going around telling people their ideas, discussing their ideas with people, and a lot of people are turning them down, they're rejecting their ideas, telling them that they are just impossible. People coming to you, you'll never turn anybody away. Even if you think that idea is not going to work out, you will still give that individual a chance. You will still make it possible for that person to do what they want. So that's why I'm saying, everything is possible when it comes to you guys. You are always supporting people's dreams. You're always supporting their decisions, whatever they may be. You might not agree with them, but you understand where they're coming from. With the Cups energy coming through, the High Priestess, I feel like you have this strong sense of empathy about you guys. And people need empathy these days. People need compassion. People need love. And especially people need all of those things when they're pursuing their dreams, when they are, especially if they make mistakes. That is when they need that compassion and kindness the most, because the whole world is just not being very nice to them. So they need that someone who will love them despite their flaws, who will love them despite their mistakes, anything. And also with this Page of Pentacles, you guys can see this person, this fairy, it's trying to work on a parchment or something. So this also tells me that if somebody is getting into a new contract, something, they have a contract, they will call you to consult you. They will show you the contract and be like, does this look okay? People always call upon you. Maybe you're someone who is an aspiring lawyer. Maybe you're someone who's studying the law, maybe, or some contract related stuff. Maybe you're into business or something. You studied business, so you know how to handle business contracts or something. You understand them. So people really think you're experienced enough to give advice to people, which is really evident here with the High Priestess. People really think you're incredibly wise and knowledgeable. So and experience, not much as knowledge, but more as experience. That is why people are like, every time they get a new contract, they would talk to you. They'll be like, can you just go over this and tell me if everything looks okay, because I don't understand. So you guys are very good at reading through the fine print, reading through the contract, reading between the lines. You're very good at that. So if there's a catch or anything anywhere, you'll be quick to spot it, because with the Ace of Swords, you guys can see the unicorn's horn is like this glowy thing, like it's like this sparkle, right? So this tells me that your mind is incredibly sharp. It can spot mistakes here and there, even the tiniest of mistakes, you guys can see those. That's why a lot of times people might even call you, people need you to kind of come and edit their stuff, you know, be it emails, like proofreading and editing, all of those things. People really call you because they're like, yeah, they need you for that. They need you to kind of make things better for them. They need you to kind of support them in whatever decisions they're making in their life. And they need and especially if people are in a conflict, I feel like people call you to kind of come and solve that conflict. A lot of times you're just solving people's problems, you're just solving and trying to mediate between two parties and their issues, and it can get really tiring. But you have what nobody else has, pile one. All right, then we have Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, we've got confirmation. And Strength in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so wow. So I feel like people really need you, you know, when they're feeling really demotivated in terms of life, in terms of their goals, their aspiration. A lot of people need you during the time because you have the clarity, pile one. Your mind is always sharp. You will always know which direction to go to, you know. Some people just lose direction in their lives and then they're just like, I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea where my life is taking me. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't even know what to do, you know. Some people really lose that direction of their life. But you guys are not like that. So I don't know, this tells me that you might have some very strong sun placements in your chart. So because that provides a lot of clarity, that means that you will always have direction in your life. You will always know what to do, where to go. All right, so you are the ones who have that clarity. Okay, you guys are the ones who know, okay, if this thing is not working out, what's the backup plan? If that backup plan is not working out, what's the next option? You know, you always have multiple options. You know, okay, if things don't work out, this is what you're going to do. So but that is why people need you when they are feeling lost, when they're feeling confused, when they don't know whether to take the left turn or the right turn, you know, when they think that anything they do will just end up in failure. People need you when they're feeling weak. We have Strength in reverse here. Wow, I feel like without you, the world will be a mess. Pile one, the world will be a complete mess. So especially people when they're feeling low, when they're feeling weak, when they're feeling defeated, that is when they need you. They need you to come and pick them up. They need you to come and make them realize their strengths, their talents, their skills and abilities. They need you for that because we need those people, you know. And see, this just tells me how important your role is in this world, because there are times when people have nobody, and that is when they need somebody, and you are that somebody. That is why I'm saying people who do not have you in their lives, pile one, they actually wish for you. They wish that, I wish I had someone like pile one. I wish pile one was there. So people maybe would love to try and live close to you so that you're there. But yeah, people, you guys are a true blessing to this world, pile one. Now we have Ace of Wands here. I mean, once again, we have new beginnings. We have Ace of Swords. Now we have Ace of Wands in all these pages. This just talks about new beginnings. So every time like you guys can see, there are these wolves, and it looks like one is standing on top of the other. So you guys are like this. You guys create that foundation. You know, you are the foundation of every new project, every new decision, anything. You set the basis for it. That's why I'm saying if you're not there, everything will collapse because it won't have a solid foundation, because you are the one with the clarity. You know exactly what needs to happen, what needs to take place in order for this other individual to have a good progress in life. All right, you know that. And without a strong foundation, without a solid base, success is not, it's not stable. It's gonna wobble, it might fall. So people really lean on you for support. They lean on you for everything. I feel like, pile one, and they might not necessarily lean on you for money, but yeah, some definitely do. They think that you are going to support them financially. You will bring them, if they're suffering financially, they can always come to you for some money, whatever loan they want to take. And you are always going to support them, and that's what you actually do. You are always supporting people. Without you, people will be actually, like, they'll actually be lost, pile one. So because I'm clearly seeing out that they'll feel defeated. They'll feel as if there's nobody in the world who understands them. We have Page of Cups in reverse now. They will literally feel as if whatever they do, or whatever it is that they want to do, it's not gonna help. It's not going to help, because you are not there to give them that assurance that yes, things are going to be fine. Sometimes you just need a person telling you that it's going to be okay, and that they're there with you, to make things happen. You don't necessarily want them to give you your dream on a silver platter. You just want their support. And that is exactly the whole thing with you guys. People just need you to stand with them. People just need to lean on you when they're feeling weak, when they're feeling vulnerable, when they feel as if, that they're just going to fly away with the wind. That is when people lean on you for support. And you are such a solid, we have Knight of Pentacles here. You are that solid brick wall that doesn't get affected by anything, no matter the weather. That solid brick wall remains upright, remains standing. That is what you guys are. The Pentacles energy, Earth energy. You guys are solid. You guys are grounded. You are like, you have your feet firmly placed on the ground. That is why it's easy for people to lean on you, and that is why they call upon you. They call you to come and talk to them. And also with the whole Earth energy here, you are also able to provide practical advice to people, not some useless, frivolous stuff. You actually give them honest, practical advice, which they can actually use in their life. And that advice kind of helps them progress in life. So somebody comes to you, you're not gonna just be like, oh yeah, everything is going to work out for you. I'm there to support you. No, you will, if it's possible for you, pile one, you will give them the exact thing that, okay, this is what you need to do to get success in this thing. If you want to do this project, do it this way, so that it's gonna give you better results. So yeah. People should really listen to you. If they don't, maybe they should. They really should. Okay, we have Stuck in the Mud, Metamorphosis, Magic Prayer. I'm telling you, people pray for you. People pray for someone like you in their lives. Pile one. Okay, so Stuck in the Mud. I feel like these are the people who truly need you. The people who are actually stuck in the mud. People who feel as if, like, we have Two of Wands in reverse. People who feel lost in life. People who feel as if they're not moving at a pace that they want to move. People who are so caught up in their problems that they're losing focus of their goals, their aims, whatever. You help people get out of this situation. You help people move forward. You bring a change in people. Like we have Metamorphosis. You help people transform. The first card coming up for you, Five of Wands. The number 5. It's all about change. It's all about transformation. Not the good kind, not the fun one, not the fun kind. And obviously when it comes to metamorphosis, when it comes to a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, it's not an easy transition. The caterpillar, once it's in the cocoon, it just dissolves. It just dissolves and becomes something new. So that is the whole thing. People need you the most during massive changes in their lives, when they're going through transformations, when they're going through the tower moments in their lives, that is when they need you the most, because you help them through it with your energy, with your aura, with your help, your support. You make it easy for people to move forward in life. And wherever you go, you always kind of people always end up succeeding whenever whoever you come across, whether you do anything or not, whether you take any practical measures or not, people start seeing success upon your arrival. So you are this beacon of success, pile one. Wherever you go, you just spread a whole lot of success. That is why people go like, I wish pile one would come. We also have number 5 again, because when people are in difficult situation, that is when they wish for a positive change. You are that positive change. That is why this whole number 32, like 3 plus 2, 5, is here. You bring a positive change in people's lives. You really help them get back up on their feet and move forward in life. And without you, yeah, the world will be lost. All right. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people need you. We have Temperance, Ace of Wands, the Empress, Knight of Wands, and Love. I think this sums up your entire thing. Literally sums up your entire thing as to why people need you. Okay, Pile 2. Honestly, you guys are love. Like, you guys are the embodiment, you guys are love personified, basically. If there's any love in this world, it is because of you. Like, you are it. If people want love, they should just look at you. And I feel like that is why people need you, because there's so much love within you. You have so much love to give out that, honestly, if this world is kind of moving, if there's any hope in this world, if people still believe in love, it is because of people like you, Pile 2. We have Temperance here, we have the Empress, and then we have Love. You will never, I don't know if you guys feel bad, or there's this compassion, this empathy within you, this kindness for humanity. I don't know what it is, but if you ever see someone who's struggling, anyone, be it someone you know, someone you've never met before, you're walking down the street or something and you see this person who you can clearly tell is struggling in whatever sense, you will go to that person and you are going to help that person. If you see that a person needs money, you'll give some of it to them. If that person is crying, you'll go to them and ask them what's wrong. A lot of times people will just ignore, people who are crying. Like, if they see somebody crying on the sidewalk or something, they'll just ignore them and go. There are times that, yes, people are crying and they don't want anybody to talk to them about it. That's different. But you don't even, I feel like sometimes, you guys might get this message that, okay, this person doesn't want to be bothered. But yeah, most of the times I just feel like you will go to that person and just ask them what's wrong. Why are you crying? Because you guys cannot see anybody struggling. And when you realize that there's something you can do to help someone, Pile 2, you'll do it. Because Temperance is all about creating balance. So if somebody is kind of lacking something in their lives, you are going to be that person who fulfills that. You will fulfill every single aspect that they're lacking. So that is why people need you, They need you to fill up the empty spaces, basically, in their lives. And that could be in any form. Some people might be lacking financially, some people might be lacking in terms of relationships, some people might be lacking in terms of goals and ambitions. Whatever it is, you are there to fill up those holes. You are there to fill up those empty spaces in people's lives. Pile 2. And that is why people need you. They need you to feel, so that they could feel whole, so that they could feel as if their life is complete. You complete people's lives, Pile 2. You really do. Like, without you, yeah, I mean, that's why the Empress is coming for you guys. Empress is like abundance, you know? Empress is like, I have everything that I could ever wish for and more. That's you. That is why a lot of time people come to you for help. Every time they need something, they'll come to you, whether they need a person to talk to, whether they need money, whether they need some advice, they'll come to you because they know that you are not lacking. You might be struggling on your own, but to the other person, you will never let them know that you are the one struggling, Pile 2. You will help them in the best way possible, even at times if it drains your own energy, if it drains your own resources. You guys are like, it's okay, as long as the other person is living a good life, as long as the other person is like, as long as you're able to help out the other person, it's okay. So this really tells me that you guys are so incredibly selfless. So incredibly selfless. Like, your love for humanity, your love for mankind, your love for this world, not just humanity, but even for animals, even for nature itself, flowers, trees. You have so much love to give out. That's why this love card is here, Pile 2. People need you because they need love. And not that people only get into relationships with you because they want someone to love them. I mean, no. But it's not just getting into relationships. People can see the love you have for the world, for people. And they need that. We all need love, you know. We all need somebody to accept us, to you know, be kind to us. Everybody needs that. And you are it. You are it. All right. Then we have Ace of Wands here. You guys can see this looks more like a moth, like a butterfly. So this also tells me that people, you are meant to kind of fly to a lot of places. You're meant to go places, Pile 2. And wherever you go, you just spread your abundance. That's why I feel like maybe some of you guys move around a lot. You just, every year, 2 year, you sometimes it gets frustrated that you just don't end up settling in one place, and you would really wish that for yourself, that I wish I had my own place I could settle down, a place I could call home. But I feel like it's your higher purpose to go around and give love to everyone, to spread that love, because this world needs love. This world needs you. This love card also tells me that your name might be related to love in some way, like meaning of your name or something. It might be related to love, or you know, it's just your personality is like that. People just look at you and they're like, oh, you're so fluffy, you're so sweet all the time, or something like that. People really associate the word love with you. Maybe you're someone who loves love, every kind of love, not just romantic love, but you're just someone who loves love, right? So that's why people associate the word love with you. Anytime people are like, okay, what's love? People will definitely talk about you, because they know that, And also with the love card here, typically this card has this meaning that, you know, you have two options. You need to make a decision. So this also tells me that people need you. We also have Ace of Wands here. People need you. Knight of Wands as well. People need you to help make decisions in their life. Every time people are confused, torn between 1, 2, 3 options, they will call you and be like, can you help us out? Can you, like, if they even want to, if they're not able to decide what to wear, they'll call you and be like, okay, what do I wear? Should I wear this? Should I wear that? So you really help people reach a decision. You help people move forward in life, because if you're not able to make a decision, you're stuck, right? So that is why the whole card of movement is coming through, because you help people move forward. You help people, you give love to people. You help them get back up and be like, okay, now you, like people who are lacking, especially obviously when you're giving them exactly what they're lacking, they're able to get things moving. So you really help people progress in life. A pile two, you really help people come out of the rut, essentially. You really bring that positivity, that optimism, that hope with you, and you spread that around people. You spread that around into the world. Now, so I'm just saying, without you, yeah, the world will be seriously lacking in love. The world will be seriously lacking in passion, in intensity, in acceptance, kindness, tolerance. Wow. you guys I feel like you guys are people who accept literally everyone. You don't have any biases or any prejudices whatsoever, and that just tells me that you guys are meant to, you're meant for this world. You're meant to have a very positive impact in this world. Pile 2, let's see what else we have. We have the High Priestess. Okay. 7 of Wands. 6 of Cups. Very good friends. Very good friends. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Of course. 8 of Cups in reverse. Guys, people who've been abandoned, people who've been betrayed, people who are all alone in this world, those are the ones who truly need you. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, like 5 of Pentacles essentially talks about abandonment. It talks about being all alone, being left out into the cold, being betrayed by your own people. And 8 of Cups is the same thing. 8 of Cups upright is all about, walking away, leaving whatever it is, leaving everything behind, moving forward in life. So a lot of times, what people do, because of people need to progress in life, or they've just outgrown relationships, people just break off a relationship with a certain someone. Some people don't even bother giving an explanation. Some people will just end up ghosting the other person. So obviously, when something like that happens, when somebody's leaving you, it is hard. When you get attached to a person and you just leave, it's painful, and that is where you come in. For the people who have been ghosted, for the people who've been betrayed, who've been abandoned, you are that person. I just feel like you are their angel. I would say, Pile 2, you are their savior. I would say, I don't know if they need saving or not, but if they do, you are that savior. That's why you take the place of that person who left. So you are so essential. We have number 6 coming through. 6 of Cups here. The number 6, it talks about, and we also have 6 here with the Love card here. You guys, harmony is definitely needed for this world to function. When something is off balance, yeah, things are chaotic. So you are the opposite of chaos. You are balance, you're harmony. You're everything that's right in this world. Pile 2. That is why, when things are not okay, when somebody is lacking direction, when somebody is lacking relationship, somebody is lacking money, the universe is going to send you to that person. You will automatically just come across them. A lot of times you also feel that every time you meet someone new, they always need something from you. So maybe you might think that, people are just using me because I'm so helpful and everything. They're not using you. It's just that the universe kind of put them on your path so that you could help them. It's not them being selfish. Of course there are, I'm not saying that that's never going to happen. You will encounter selfish people. You will encounter people who will just use you and just throw you away, just walk away from you with this 8 of Cups energy. But know that just because that person walked away, I mean, it's because the universe kind of just be like, okay, you've taken enough from pile 2, now it's time for you to go. Because if they stay any longer with you, pile 2, they'll just take more and more. So obviously until you have nothing left to give. So before that happens, the universe often takes people away from you guys. So you might think that, oh, they just used me and left me. No, they were lacking something in their lives. The universe kind of brought you to them so that you could help them, because maybe they might have some other purpose in life. So you could help them. And before they could take anything more from you, the universe took them away. The universe is like, okay, time for you to go. Time for you to leave pile 2 alone, right? So I'm not saying it's easy that people leave you or anything, but it is just that, the universe doesn't want to deplete you either, The universe doesn't want you to give and give to the point where you have nothing left. The universe wants you to live in abundance as well, pile 2. So with the 6 of Cups here, this also tells me that you are a very good friend. So people definitely need you to be their friend. They actually need to look at you. If a stranger, a lot of people will just look at you and be like, I wish pile 2 was my friend. I wish, we could spend some time together. You have a very good reputation, I feel like, amongst your peers in your society. I feel like you guys are loved by your people, pile 2. And why wouldn't you? When you are loved, when you're giving out so much love to the world, the universe is obviously going to bring that love back to you. It's going to bring it back to you tenfold, 20-fold, because we have the Empress here as well. So when you give out in abundance, you receive in abundance. Just the same, pile 2. And then we have 7 of Wands. I feel like people need you when, they're just ready to go after their dreams. You might not come across people who are just like, oh, I'm not sure what I want to achieve in life. Oh, I'm not sure if that is the right thing for me. I don't think you come across such people. You come across those people, and you come across them at such a time in life when they're ready, when they're like, I am going to go for it. I'm going to follow my heart. That's why the Wands cards are coming up. Wands is all about following your passion, doing what your heart wants. So when people are ready to follow their heart, I think that is when they need you the most, because you have control not only over your heart but also your mind. That's why you're able to help those people, because if one just keeps following their heart can be emotional, and a lot of times when you have to make tough decisions, emotions are not your best friend. That is when you come in, pile 2, with you having command over your heart and your mind. People who are just thinking with their hearts, you are there to guide them on the right path. You are there to tell them that, no, you're being emotional right now. You need to think logically. You need to kind of think practically about this situation. So, wow, you guys, incredibly special. Okay, we have Field of Dreams. Rock Bottom, of course. Ghostlands. When people have given up hope, that's what I'm saying, ghostlands, with the people who've been abandoned, people who have been alone most of their lives, those people are the ones who truly need you. People who've forgotten what love means, or people who have started associating negative words with love because of their own bad experiences. Those are the people who need you the most, pile 2, because you are the one who'll be able to bring them out of that negative mindset. This whole ghostland thing, that time is just frozen. People who are stuck in life, people who've hit rock bottom, people who are really struggling in life, those are the people you come across. That really tells me that you are really meant to impact people's lives, pile 2. That's why you have been sent to this world, so that, you know, not everybody brings change in a person's life. Sure, we have people who influence our lives, who are there to support us and everything, but when it comes to people who truly change our lives, hardly anyone will be there. One person. For most of the people, it's no one. Maybe for the lucky ones, there are 2 or 3. So people who have somebody who has changed their lives, I feel like that somebody is you. Like, you're the one who change people's lives. You, like, if you see a child, an underprivileged child, you will make sure that that child gets the best life. You will probably start, making sure that that child gets good education, that child gets the clothes that they want, the child gets food and everything. So I feel like you guys do a lot of charity work. You guys are very philanthropic in nature, and that's the whole thing with the field of dreams here. When it comes to dreams, anything is possible. Pile 2, you know that anything is possible, and with the dream word here, dreams often are associated with something positive. That it's my dream to do this, it's my dream to do that. You are a person's dream come true. You are this world's dream come true, because you give people their dreams. I feel like, if possible, you would give them their dream. If somebody wants to buy something that they cannot afford, you'll get it for them. If somebody wants to experience something, like they want to go on a roller coaster ride, for example, that's their dream, you're gonna give it to them. If it's within your reach, if it's possible for you to do it, you'll actually do it. All right. So of course, why wouldn't the world need you, pile 2? All right. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people need you. Okay, we have the world. I feel like not people, the world needs you. Okay, then we have strength. 8 of Wands. We have double 8 coming through. The Star, and we have 10 of Cups. Guys, you're a miracle. When people need miracles, that's when they need you. I feel like you guys create miracles. Pile 3, you have the ability to do miracles in people's lives. Your life might be a mess, you guys might be struggling in life, but when it comes to other people, you literally, whatever you do, whatever you help them with, they literally feel as if a miracle has occurred. A miracle has taken place in their life, and that is all because of you. So that is why every time somebody needs a miracle, they need you. I don't know how you guys do it. Everything seems so magical to me right now. Every time I'm just looking at your cards and I'm like, oh my gosh, pile 3 literally possesses magic to make things happen. They might be, I don't know, like how your lives are, but God forbid if you're struggling or something, you guys are not able to do that magic in your life, but that doesn't mean that you're not able to create an impact in another person's life. Pile 3, you guys are miracle workers. I wouldn't even say light workers or anything. You guys are miracle workers. When people lose all hope, when it's all dark around them, that is when you come in. That is when they need you. You are that miracle. Maybe you were born as a miracle, right? Like maybe your parents gave up hope that, they're ever gonna have you or something, or they literally prayed for you or something. But maybe for some of you guys, your birth itself was a miracle. Maybe like as a child you went through something scary, something difficult, and people thought that, that's it, like you're not gonna make it or something. But you made it, you came out alive and you came out thriving. And people were like shocked. They were so surprised that this has happened. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, because you have that ability, pile 3, to make miracles for people. That's why I'm saying the world needs you. It's not just the people around you, and not just your immediate family. The world, every single individual in the world needs you. That's why I just hope that there are a lot of you watching this, and I hope that resonates with you, because we need more people like you in this world, because one person cannot cater to a population of 8 billion, right? They just cannot, no matter how much they want to, no matter how capable they are. They're still human. Their bodies are limited. So that's one thing. I just hope that there are a lot of you out in the world, because people need miracles in life. The reason people have hope is because miracles exist. Miracles kind of, strengthen the hope in people. And that's what you guys, that's why the star card is coming through for you. The card of hope, the card of light, the card that tells you that it is going to be okay. Hold on. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. This is powerful stuff. Pile 3. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you guys exist. You guys actually exist, because a lot of times people like you, they are like fantasy, because in fantasy books and fantasy stories, people are doing magic. People are just giving a swish of their wand and things are happening. But you guys do that stuff in real life. You change people's lives for the better wherever you go. When people lose hope, I feel like that is when they call you, I feel like a lot of times you're people's last resort. And you might take that in a negative way, that, oh, now that people don't have anything left, they're coming to me. When people have exhausted all their options, now they're coming to me. So oftentimes you might feel bad that people only come to you when there's nobody else. People only talk to you when they have nobody else. But doesn't that just kind of prove that you are their last hope? Pile 3. When they've given up on everybody, they come to you. They know that, people don't give up on you. You might be the last person they go to, but that is because they know that, pile 3 is our last hope. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel bad about people, treating you like a last resort, but you also need to understand that you are that last hope. You are the one they think that, maybe they can turn things around. You are that hope when people have lost all hope. So, wow. Very magical beings. That's why we have the number 8 coming through for you. The number 8 talks about infinity. It talks about manifestations. It talks about wealth. So, so when people want to manifest miracles, when people are actively asking the universe for a miracle, the universe is going to send you, and you will be the miracle. Maybe for some of you guys, your name means miracle or something magic or something related to that. You might have that name, so anyway, but you are definitely a manifestation of people's desires, of people's energies, because they're wishing for you all the time. They're like, I wish somebody like pile 3, I wish for a miracle, I wish for a miracle. And then the universe is like, okay, there you go, pile 3, out you go. Out you go into the world, out you go, spread light into the world, because people are manifesting that miracle, and you are it, pile 3. Wow, I never expected this message to come. I really didn't. But also with the strength here, with the strength card, this also tells me that you give strength to people who've lost their own. And this includes both in like the literal sense, the physical sense, and also in the figurative sense. So people who are like old people, for example, who need help to walk, or anybody, not just old people, anybody who needs help in terms of walking, in terms of doing regular stuff, you help them out. You help support them. You give them your support. If somebody, for example, they need to hold on to someone when they're walking, you are the person they'll hold on to, right? So on the other hand, if somebody needs strength in terms of, their mind or their heart, they need someone to lean on, to talk about stuff, you are that person. You will give them that support. You will tell people that, oh, you're not weak, I'm right here with you. So, and with the 8 of Wands here, pile 3, this clearly tells me that you guys, every time you get success, pile 3, even if it doesn't matter how big or small it is, every time you get success, you use that success to help others succeed. You don't keep your success to yourself. Like, for example, maybe, you got some bonus or some incentive, right? So, maybe like success has come to you in form of money. So instead of just keeping all that money to yourself, you're going to use that money to help somebody else succeed. You will give somebody else their dream, whatever goals they want to achieve. Maybe they want to study this particular degree and they don't have the money for it, but if you can help afford it, if you have the money for it, you will use that money to kind of help fund their education, so that they can succeed in life, they can move forward in life. And that, like I'm saying, it could happen, it could come in any form, but you use your success to help others succeed. You don't keep your success to yourself. And that's why I'm saying, you are a miracle worker, because you are the reason for people's success, pile 3. That's why people need you. If people want to succeed in life, they need somebody like you. They need you. To be there. You make people's wishes come true every time I feel like when it comes to Christmas, when it comes to any holiday, festival, anything, you're the one who gives out the most. And you also buy presents for your family and everything, but you make sure to buy presents for the underprivileged people, the underprivileged kids. If you see some homeless person around you, you would be the first one to go and give them that Christmas present or something. You guys are not real. You guys are not real, pile 3. You guys are just miracle workers. You guys are miracles. We have the moon. Okay. 5 of Swords. The World in reverse, we've got confirmation. World again. Don't know how that happened. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, definitely. With the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, you've put efforts in, and now you're just waiting for the reward. You are that reward, pile 3. When people are trying to do those manifestation techniques like scripting and affirmations and all of that stuff, the end result of those manifestations and everything, that's you. When people start getting their manifestations, that's you. So with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this clearly tells me that people who definitely need you in their life, or who need you the most in their lives, are the ones who have been through something really difficult in their lives, and they're having a hard time moving forward because they've lost all hope, because they have been through so much that they're like, there's no point hoping, there's no point having dreams or goals or wishes or desires, because they're never going to come true. Life is just a big mess. Like, all of those people who are focused on the whole negative belief and everything, those people are the ones who need you the most, because those people are the ones who need miracles the most, because they've lost everything that was dear to them, that they ever cared about. They lost it. That's why they lost all hope. But then you come in the star, that's you. You come in and give them exactly what they want. We have 10 of cups here. So 10 of cups is all about wish fulfillment. That's why I'm saying people who have lost everything, who have gone through the worst situations in life, you meet those people. Those people come in your life, and you might have even noticed that you have met some people who have been through so much that in your life sometimes you feel grateful, that the universe has blessed you, even if you are struggling. But sometimes when people start talking about their stories, you feel as if, my life is so much better. It might not be perfect, but compared to what those people have been through, I'm not saying that what you're going through is any less, but because people come to you so much. It's not just this one person who's come to you and told you their life story that, oh, I lost everything. Any new person, multiple people have come in your life and will continue to come in your life, pile 3, who will have gone through the worst of circumstances. And why do they come to you? Why do you come across them? It's not that you have negative energy and you're attracting them. No, it is because you are meant to be their hope. You are the ones who are meant to bring hope to people. And that is why you're needed in this world, pile 3. That's why the world cards are coming up. They've come up for you twice. That's what I'm saying. It's not that people need you. The whole world needs you, pile 3. I hope you understand. I'm not saying that, oh, you have a big purpose in life and you need to prepare yourself. You need to be strong, because, yeah, you do need to be strong. But, it's just that it is what it is. You are needed. You are needed because, and oftentimes I feel like you guys feel negative. You guys kind of succumb to these negative thought patterns, belief systems, because you're coming across so much negative energy. That's why I'm saying we need more people like you. The more people like you there are in this world, the better it is for the world and for you as well, because there's only so much you can handle. There's only so much negative energy you can take before you kind of get overpowered by it, So a lot of times you guys are feeling upset. You guys are sad, upset. Sometimes you guys feel frustrated and angry. And you often wonder that, why am I feeling like this? Everything is fine. Why am I feeling like this? It is because you've taken on the energy of these people who have been through so much. You've taken on their pain, their trauma, all of that stuff. So because energy exchange happens all the time. So whereas you are giving out your light, you are going around creating miracles for people. People are kind of transferring their negative energy into you. So you also need to be careful as well. Pile 3, we have the moon here. So this also kind of talks about illusions, confusions, all that. That's why I'm saying sometimes your like all these negative emotions, they might not even be yours to begin with. They might be because you talk to someone who has been through some serious stuff in their life, right? And you come home and all of a sudden your mood is all over the place and you're like, what's going on? That confusion and everything, yeah. And also with the moon here along with the 5 of Swords, though this is the 5 of Swords, I mean, this also tells me that you, pile 3, you cut through people's confusion. You will cut through it like a knife. Like a sword, I mean, not like a knife, like a sword. So people who are confused, who are just like torn between, they're like, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? I don't know what to do. You will be like, okay, these are your options. This is what you're going to do. You will help them weigh out the pros and cons of each option. You will bring that clarity to them. So guys, I just hope that the universe protects you from everything, every bad thing, I mean, because you guys are needed. We can't afford to lose you. This world cannot afford to lose you, pile 3. So you people need to be protected. So with the black color here, I feel like maybe you guys can get some obsidian or some of those kind of crystals that help to protect your energy. Make sure to get your evil eye stuff done, because yeah, people will give you the evil eye. it happens, you guys might be prone to it. That's what I'm saying. There's so much darkness and negativity in the world that we need people like you. The world needs you, pile 3. It's not just the people around you. Okay. We have sacred pool, dragon's lair, woohoo, spirit of place. Excuse me. So like I was saying, spirit, when I'm saying the world needs you, you are the world spirit. Pile 3, because spirit is what, without spirit, we're not there, we're just this vessel, we need the soul in ourselves to feel alive. Without the soul, without the spirit, nobody exists, right? Nobody's alive. You're not even considered alive. So you are the spirit of the world, pile 3. That's what I'm saying. Wherever you go, you bring life to that place. You bring life to that person's life. And wow, I just feel like you guys really need to be protected with the dragon's lair here. This also tells me that you guys are strong enough. With the strength card here, the universe has given you so much strength that you can handle and battle anything and anyone. So never, like, maybe that's why sometimes the universe kind of throws you in the most weirdest of problems, weirdest of situations. You're like, is this even normal? Why can't I have some normal problems like other people do? But you guys are not normal, pile 3. Miracles are not normal. Miracles are supernatural. Miracles are like out of this world. So obviously, problems will, like, the universe will give you the problems which are suited to you. That is so weird, right? That is so weird. That they, like, there are problems which actually suit you, but that's how it is. Because that's why not everybody goes through the same problems, but then they also go through the same problems, kind of like that. The nature differs, the intensity differs. Even if two people are going through the same problems, the nature of it might differ, the intensity might differ. So same thing here. You guys might be thrown into the weirdest situations, but you are always able to, and you will always be able to come out of them. Okay, no matter how difficult it seems, because the universe has given you that strength. And like I'm saying, you guys need to be protected because you guys are like sacred. Miracles are sacred. When miracles happen, that is when people start believing that, okay, there is some supernatural power, there is something that is beyond human comprehension. When people look at you in action, when people see you work, pile 3, that's they realize that yes, there is some higher power. There is something out there that humans cannot even begin to understand. That's what you guys do. That's what you guys are. All right. This is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people need you. Okay, we have 5 of Swords, the Emperor, King of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, pile 4. So with the Page of Swords in reverse, one reason why people need you is to keep their secrets. I feel like what people cannot tell to other people, for the fear of judgment, for the fear of, rejection maybe, they would tell all of those secrets to you because they don't want that information getting out. They don't want anybody else to know, and you are the most trustworthy person out there. So people will always need you to keep their secrets. I feel like sometimes people don't even have to come and tell you that, okay, I'm telling you a secret, keep it to yourself. They just assume that whatever you guys are discussing, it is like confidential. That, it's obvious that you're not supposed to tell anyone. So people have really associated that kind of thing with you, that if somebody's coming to talk to you, or if they're going to talk to you, then it's obvious that they're coming to tell you some deep dark secrets that they just either don't want to tell the world, or they just don't have anyone to tell to. So people will, they share a lot of deep secrets with you guys. On the other hand, with the 5-5 coming here, this tells me that you come across like a lot of people who have either been very disappointed with life, or who have been bullied a lot, like people who've experienced some unfair treatment at their workplace, school, life, whatever, because we have 5 of Swords here. So people who've really dealt with some sort of injustice, some sort of betrayal, those people are the ones who really need you the most, because those people are the ones who have kind of lost, they feel as if, life is not in their control. They feel as if, life is not gonna be good ever, because every time it starts to get good, somebody comes or something happens that kind of takes that happiness away. So people who with a lack of agency, pile 4, those are the people who need you the most, because we have the Emperor energy coming through. We have King of Pentacles. Both these, like the Emperor, the King, pretty much similar people, only the Emperor is a little higher than the King in terms of the hierarchy, right? So this clearly tells me that you are the ones who give control to people. Like, you make them have control of their lives once again. You make people realize their true power. And without you, people will have a really hard time figuring out what their purpose is, if they even have a purpose, that is, and what they're supposed to do about it, if they do have it, right? So you are the one who make people realize that, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what is all in your control. Sometimes there are things in people's control, but they don't see it that way. They think that nothing is in their control, that everything they do, it just ends up being the opposite, right? So this clearly tells me, like with the Emperor energy, King of Pentacles, you give that faith to people that yes, you can do it. You help people step into their own power, a pile 4. And that is some serious stuff you have going on there, because helping people realize their purpose, helping people get on the path that they're destined for, that is not something that everybody can do, pile 4. That is not even something that everybody is meant to do, because that requires a lot of wisdom, that requires a lot of intellect, a lot of tact, a lot of emotional intelligence. And your cards are clearly telling me that you have all of that. That is why, these kind of people who've just given up on life, pretty much, who are so disappointed with life that they don't even want to hope. But you guys can see, like, all these cards, there's this glow over here, this card is like shining kind of because of the artwork and everything. There's light here, and you guys are that light. When people have lost all hope, when they're just focused on the darkness of the past, you are the light of the future, a pile 4. And that's all people want. They want to see that light. They want to know that, yeah, just because their past was bad doesn't mean that their future would be as bad. They need that hope, that I hope my future is better than what I've been through, right? So you are that light at the end of the tunnel. You are the light that gives people that relief, that gives people that peace of mind, that yes, everything is going to be okay, because we have King of Pentacles here. Like, this king is like, I have everything under control. I have everything that I ever want in my life. This king is content. And also with the King of Pentacles, this also tells me that when somebody needs a business advice, something related to business they want to talk about, they want to discuss, if they're planning on launching a new service, a new product, you'll be the first one they'll come to. You'll be the first one they'll discuss the whole thing with you. Not only because you have the intellect for it and experience for it, but also because they know that you're not going to steal their idea. Page of Swords in reverse. That's why they'll come and tell you about their idea, because they know that, one, you're not going to take it for yourself, you're not going to steal it, and second, you're not going to tell anybody about it either. So they feel safe, they feel that they can trust you. And honestly, in this day and age, having people you can trust, pile 4, it's a huge blessing. And I feel like you guys are that blessing because people are able to trust you. And when you are able to trust someone, you know that yes, this person's not going to mess around with me, this person's not going to stab me in the back. Life becomes so much better. Life, no matter how tough things are, you know that you can handle it as long as that person is right by you, you know? So, wow. People can overcome all sorts of obstacles when you're with them. You know, that is why every time somebody's in a problem, be it a small problem, be it a big problem, people will always call you, especially in times of difficulties, in times of problems. People look to you because they know that, you know, if they're panicking, if they are freaking out, you are not gonna do the same. If they're gonna tell you their problem, you will help them find a solution for it. Because the emperor, people go to kings, people go to the emperor for their problems, right? They discuss their issues that, okay, this is what's happening, solve this issue for me. When you coming up, like these cards coming up for you, this clearly tells me that a lot of times, like for example, if you have a group of friends and you're all together, all of them are gonna be sharing their problems with you. All of them. Like, I feel like you're the last one to discuss their problems if you even want to discuss them. I feel like you don't even just do that because you're like, people are going through so much. Why would I add on to that? You know, why would I put my problems on them? You know, why should I vent? So that's the whole thing. Either you're the last one to share your stuff with people, or you don't even get to share your whatever it is that you're going through. You don't even get to share that with your people because everybody's just talking about their issues and they're just expecting you to kind of help solve that, you know, help guide them. And the best thing is, pile 4, that you are able to do it. You're actually able to give them the right solution. That is why I'm saying you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are everything that makes life perfect. That's why as long as you are in somebody's life, their life is perfect. Even if personally they're not doing so well, but having a friend like you, having an acquaintance like you, having a brother, sister, husband, wife, cousin like you, it makes all the difference in the world. And I just wish that you guys never lose this ultimate status of yours, because I can clearly see that you guys are at a higher level than most people. That is why people who are not at your level, they'll come and tell you about their problems because they know that you're smarter than them, you're more practical than them, you're just more, pile 4, you're more. All right, so anytime you think that you're not enough, know that you are more than enough. Like, always that more word is associated with you, and definitely in the good sense. Okay, do not take that in the bad sense. Okay, so we have Page of Wands, 7 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords. See, I'm telling you, more, always more. Page of Swords. Ooh, Page of Swords. Now we've got it confirmation, right? Like, okay. So, okay, so with the Page of Wands here, Page of Swords here, and Page of Swords here. So this tells me that children are the ones who need you the most, pile 4. Children especially are drawn to you, or you're drawn to children, but they are the ones who really need your guidance. You know, they're the ones who really need your help. They really need you in their lives. I feel like you make a big difference in children's lives. I don't know what you do, but you might be doing something related to children, even if it's something like babysitting or something. You guys might even be doing that, but you make a big difference in a children's life. And the best part is that if you make a difference in a child's life, when you're able to give them a better life, like when they're a child, you really you're essentially giving them a really bright future. Just by improving their present, you are essentially improving their future. A pile 4, and that is what you guys do. That is why I'm saying children need you. So every time you see a child, you see children that you think you can help, definitely go ahead, help them out. Do it. Do it without a second thought, because you are essentially giving them a bright future. You are helping them come into their own power. You are helping them become functional adults once they grow up, because you are taking away the problem at a very young age, at a very tender age. So that's why you're leaving the entire life for them to live a better existence in a way. They have their whole lives ahead of them, and they can do so with their own agency, with their own independence. So I feel like you guys play a key role in the lives of children. On the other hand, with the 9 of Wands here, you incite a lot of bravery and courage in people, pile 4. So people who are kind of, like I'm saying, people who have lost their agency, who feel as if, they have no control, and they think that they'll never be able to conquer their goals or conquer their obstacles, whatever, they'll never be able to overcome them. You help them step into their own power. You give them that, you make them realize that yes, they can control their circumstances, that yes, they can do stuff on their own, that they don't have to rely on other people for help all the time. Asking for help is okay, it's not bad, but at the end of the day, you are your own person, and people expect you to do things on your own, right? So I feel like you make people live functional lives, pile 4. That is why people need you. So many people need you, because every person, no matter how powerful they are, no matter how successful they are, some point in their lives they would have felt powerless. They would have felt like a failure. And you are the ones who kind of bring people out of that situation, So maybe people come across a lot of people who have been betrayed. Like with this 10 of Swords here, you come across a lot of people who have failed in their life, who feel powerless, who feel so tired that they're like, we don't have the strength to go on anymore. We're just passing the time here now, You come across such people. And you come across those people for a reason. It is because you're meant to kind of lead them out of that darkness that they're in. You guys are like the mentors of this world, pile 4. You really are the mentors. Without you, people will be lost. People will be stuck in the past, because we have 5 of Cups here. That's all they'll be thinking about, that, oh, this happened in my life. The good, the bad, both of them. Not just that, oh, they're only reminiscing about the good stuff. Some people are stuck because of, whatever bad stuff happened in the past. So you are supposed to kind of help people move forward in life. And with all the pages here, like I was saying, the children stuff, how people say that children are the future and everything. So I feel like that's what you guys are. Pile 4, you guys are the future. You guys are meant to help people towards their future, like go towards their future. People who give up in life, I feel like that is when the universe sends you to them, so that you can help them get back up and start their journey forward. I feel like you don't like it when people they're stuck, when they're giving up. For some of you, you guys might be irritated with that whenever you see someone giving up, you're like, why is this person giving up? They're not supposed to do that. So you help that person kind of, you talk to them, you make them understand that, life goes on and there are better things that are coming for you, all of that stuff. So you really help people. I feel like you are the future of this world. Pile 4, no matter your age or whatever, you really are the future, because you help people towards their future, I would be like, your word should be future. That's what you guys are. So, and you are like, you don't let anybody stay in that one place. If somebody's stuck or something, You'll be there. You'll be like, no, you can overcome this obstacle. You're not going to give up. So you are like a person's personal cheerleader, right? You're always cheering people on, always telling them that they can do it, always trying to make them realize their true power. Wow. Wow. And it is because, you are so clear. Like, you have everything under control. You might not, but for the world, I feel like you do your best to make sure that nobody sees you being out of control. Nobody sees you powerless. Wow, you have a lot of to do. We have peaks of joy. Okay. Gentle gardener. See, what does a gardener do? It plants the flowers, it takes care of the flowers, it nurtures the everything, right? The flowers, the plants, everything. And then we have, like, of course, we have protect and treasure. Guys, I don't even know like how, why, okay. So obviously, like I was saying, you guys are like this. You guys are the gentle garden. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to children, you can envision them as these beautiful flowers, these beautiful plants that need nurturing. And that's why everybody's like, oh, you need to grow trees and everything because we need oxygen. That's the whole thing. You provide people with that oxygen because then you go around giving life, spreading life into the world. If something you think is about to give up, be it a person, be it a plant or anything, you do your best to revive it. You do your best to kind of make sure that they live for as long as possible. They live a good life. And we have protecting a treasure. I told you guys are very good at keeping secrets. So every secret that comes to you, everything that people tell you, you guard it with your life. You keep it to yourself. You never tell anyone. And I'm not saying that those secrets are treasures or something, but that is what you do. You protect people's dignities. You protect people's, their reputation, their respect, their worth in society. You protect that. And those are the things that people treasure, their reputation, how people treat them, their image, all of that stuff. People really value those things. And you protect them by kind of not spilling their secrets everywhere. And on the other hand, we also have, like I was saying, children, So you guys are also protectors of children. You guys might be into social work, or you guys might just have this natural affinity for children. You just feel a lot of love for them. You love children. So you are all about protecting them, making sure that nobody's hurting them, anything of that sort. And then we have peaks of joy. I feel like wherever you go, whoever you come across, you bring a lot of joy to people. That is what I was saying, there's this light over here where all the other cards are like dark. So yeah, you are the light. And obviously when people are laughing, when like the sun energy, the sun card is popping in my head, even though it's not here, but it's popping in my head. This tells me that you are all about making people laugh, making people smile, making them realize the good in their lives. You are always making them realize that, oh, you're so blessed, you should be so grateful and everything, so that people can have that hope once again and they can move forward in life. Without you, people will have a hard time moving forward. Pile 4. All right. So this is all I have for you, Pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.